All right, so we're recording. I can hear myself.
Why is it like echoing?
There it goes.
Oh,
it
it stopped.
Thanks, Teresa. Look, my dog in the middle of my video. Sorry, this is so random. In the middle of my video, my dog like laid down on the bed. I thought she was taking the curtains down with her, and I was like, "Please don't take the curtains down. Please don't take."
I saw that, and at first I thought something fell off your wall, and I was like, "Well, she's just gonna have to keep going with that one, no matter what happened in the back."
Look, my dog is so perverted. Look at her. Oh, she's like, anyways, so perverted.
That's funny.
I've been like harassing. Christina Solins has like a personal assistant, and they used to do these like push to Emerald groups, and I've been like harassing her to like let me know if there is one, and they finally created one. So I need you all to like get in it, but Sammy doesn't have to get in anymore. But it might be helpful to be in it, Sammy.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna want like another coach, but if you're interested in that, let me know and we can get you in it. If you're not interested, whatever. But that's exciting news because I did it and I thought it was awesome, and I was like, yeah. I did a push to diamond group with Barisa, and we were both like, yeah. Yeah, so they push you. It's nice. So I'm just gonna like go over Super Saturday stuff since some of you guys weren't there, and then some brainstorming stuff. So, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. I feel like Sarah should present on this stuff.
Who?
Sarah, note taker. You want to do it? Come on.
Oh,
jump on in.
Let me grab my notes, ma'am.
Wait, what are we taking? What are we?
We're going over
the notes from
the cliff notes of Super Saturday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, I grabbed them.
You know what you're doing?
I'll just mimic you.
That's not a good example, but just do it.
All right, so it's Super Saturday. We learned a lot of new and helpful advice, I would say. At least it helped me. And so they were talking about sneak peeks and how we can grow our businesses, and kind of the whole process from start to finish. So they went through, I think she went through like 6 steps or something like that, but I'll just start at the beginning. So it was Andrea Crowder. If you guys want to write that down, I started following her. And she was initially just talking about sneak peeks and how they can grow our business. And whenever she has sneak peeks, she was just saying that she typically has 10 to 12 people in those sneak peeks. Sometimes there's a lot of people, sometimes there's not. And she makes the people that want to be in her sneak peeks work for it. So she has an application process. Now, I know some of us might do this. I don't do it yet just because I'm just starting. But I know down the line, I'll probably end up having an application process because we don't want like anybody in our group. We're going to want to have people that we know will work hard and kind of help us too. So I thought that was a good idea. And this application process is kind of like, she described it as having them tell you why they should be invited. Like why would they fit in with your group or how can they benefit you? And the second step she was talking about was an invitation to a sneak peek. So you have to kind of offer what is in it for them is what I wrote down. So this was talking about your pictures on Instagram or Facebook. So the image, she was saying that you should have a picture of yourself because that's going to end up selling more and kind of having people want to come into your groups more when you show you rather than just like a stock image. And the first sentence of your post should have the offer. So I'm looking for 10 new people to work with. And in these posts, you really want to connect to their pain points. So share your story, she said, those little tidbits about you that are going to kind of draw people in. And then build the me too. So, oh, I'm super, super stressed out and this has helped me do X, Y, Z, or has helped me be organized in this way. Are you feeling crazy like that too? This could be for you, kind of a thing. You want them to feel your words. So you want to paint the picture of those pain points for them so that they can kind of say like, oh my gosh, that's me. I'm literally living that right now. And you don't have to have a major transformation, she was saying. And I know that's something that I struggle with because I don't have a major transformation. And I was actually just talking to Sammy about this. I was like, I was never overweight or anything like that. So for me, my transformation, I really have to learn to connect with people and talk about like how this has helped me get over stress and things like that. Or like, working in corporate America, I work 9 to 5 every day and I build this business in after work. And I spend a lot of hours doing that. So you kind of just want to, show them or help them to see your invisible transformation if you have one, or your physical if you have that too. She said it was helping them feel empowered, emotional, and an irreplaceable feeling as they're reading your posts. Then this third step is actually filling out the application. So this goes back to like step 1, just creating the application itself. And again, like I said, so why should they join your group? So you want to request that they add you on Facebook or something like that. And then you can really see why you want to pick them. So they answer questions, things like that, so that you can kind of get to know them before and truly decide whether that you think that this could be right for them or not right for them. She mentioned a website to us called Zapier.com, and it is Zapier.com. And that's where she created her application, I believe. Let's see. What else do I have? Am I doing good so far?
You're doing fantastic.
Okay.
What
did you say?
You said better than me.
No, not really. I'm trying to remember. I stopped writing like super detailed stuff down. I have, does this work? Will it work for me? Oh, these are the questions that people are like asking. They'll end up asking you like, how does it work? You got to explain like, yeah, it works, and kind of give them examples of why and how, and kind of show them how it could work for them. So they're always going to wonder, well, they say it's super great, but is that going to work for me?
Yeah, she said, like, don't beat around the bush. She said, like, as far as, like, the money goes, she's like, just say it. She was like, don't beat around the bush because of that. Like, because it's going to make you sound like you're not confident in the products, and that's going to, like, deter people from wanting to do it because you're not confident within the product. So, sorry, that's my little 2 cents on that.
Oh my gosh, I just realized I have like 10 pages of notes. I'm so sorry, guys.
So after like the application thing, I wrote down what to include in your sneak peeks, and she said energy and excitement. So like you want to be like super thrilled that they're there, and like give them the energy that you want to have throughout that sneak peek. And set expectations. For a long time, I was like, I'm going to take whatever I can get, but now I'm learning like you don't want everyone, because the people that aren't ready are going to like waste your time, and you're going to be like feeling like a crappy person because they're just kind of like dragging you along. So setting expectations like weeds out those people that you don't want. So setting expectations is, I think, a big thing. I said your story, so I guess you want to like share your story to connect with them. So like I would like target, like if I have like a specific group of people that I know, I would target that group. I would share the part of the story that I think would relate that to them, like a me too. So then they could relate to your story, like Sarah was saying. She said highlight the community. So highlight people that are like making huge strides. It doesn't have to be like they lost 10 pounds, but it could be like their mental state has changed and you've noticed it, or they're like super supportive of everybody else in the group. So, or interacting a lot. So highlight those people and recognize those people, because a lot of people feed off of recognition. Make registration deadlines. So the group, you have to apply by X, Y, and Z date at X, Y, and Z time. It also helps filter out those people that can't follow instructions, so they can't be included. And then do limited number of spots. So you have 10 spots. She said if you don't fill those 10 spots, it's fine, but you could always message somebody to be like, hey, I only have 3 spots left. I thought of you, and would you be interested in doing this? And if they say no, whatever. But she said having limited spots and like doing that makes them feel like they're being selected. Like they're not just like, everybody isn't included in it. You have anything else there?
That's what I had. That's what I was going to go into next.
Oh.
Then people start asking you questions once they're in these groups is what I was going to go into after that.
Yeah.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, sorry. I thought you didn't have anything else. That's why I interrupted.
Oh, no, you're good. So she was saying that once these people are in these sneak peeks, they're probably going to ask us questions like, do I need experience? The answer, no, you don't need experience. Or what if I'm not in shape? Or will I get support? Actually, this is for coaching. Never mind. But along the same lines, they're going to ask questions of why they could be a coach. So they're going to ask things, will I get support while I build? Yes, but you should set the expectation for them. Tell them that they'll have Zoom training, kind of like what we're doing now. One-on-one coaching with your coach or an upline. People ask how they make money. And that's something that you can send a video to them later on about, but up front, just tell them about how they're going to get 25% commission. And that Beachbody does give rewards when you succeed. And they might ask things like, what does a coach do? So you just kind of pull them in and sell them on that community. So this is when you're really selling the coaching opportunity to them and they're just not sure. And how much does it cost? So this was the one thing, like Sarah just said, don't backpedal on when they ask you how much does it cost? Because I know I've done this before. And you can be like, a challenge pack's $140 and that, yeah, I know that's really expensive, but like I do that. And now I'm going to stop doing that because I'm just going to say this is what it is.
Yeah.
And then they also ask, can I cancel later on? And then you can just say, yes, but there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So you're not losing out on anything. That kind of helps sell it too. Then do you want me to keep going or you want to do it?
No.
Talking about the secret sauce. So the secret sauce, she was saying, this is for coaching again. So you want to ask them questions. You really want to engage with these prospects and build those Me Too moments when you're having these conversations with them so that they feel connected to you. You want to use assumptive language. Now I don't know what that meant, but
so she was saying, so after the sneak peek,
oh yeah,
you would message somebody and be like, can't wait for you to get started. I think you're gonna be a great fit for our team. Kind of assuming that they're already gonna sign up instead of, asking them. You're just making the assumption that they're like on board. So that's what she meant by that.
You are right. And then I have speak to their aspirations. So show them what their life could be like if they choose to go forward with doing coaching. She called it a bag. Yeah, big, hairy, audacious goals.
Oh, completely different things.
That's what she said. And then as soon as somebody says yes to the coaching opportunity, she said she doesn't care that she does this, but she immediately posts something on Facebook with their picture that says like, welcome whoever they are. So that they're kind of like locked into it, which is a little aggressive, but it kind of keeps them accountable for, what they just signed up for. And then she always asks, are you an A, B, or C coach? And I think there was a video with this too. Sarah, I don't know if you remember her saying that, but there's A, which is an all-in coach. So that's like, I want to do this business, hit the ground running. And then there's B, which is I kind of like the idea of coaching, but they want to work on themselves. So they're considered a customer first, and that's like they're building their story. So they might buy a challenge pack and kind of figure out who they are as a person and, you know, what their real story is before they can say like, yeah, I would be a successful coach. And then C are the people who say coaching is just not for me. But since they're there for a reason, they joined your sneak peek or to coaching or to your challenge group for a reason, you can just reach out to them and say, well, maybe you know somebody else who would benefit from this. So that's your referral type of person. And then once you do post invitations to sneak peeks and things like that, if you say I've got 5 spots left, for example, you want to keep people interested by telling them that you want to update with this number of spots left. So say like, oh, I've got 2 spots left, you know, they're going quick kind of thing. That people, you know, they're like, oh, I don't want to miss out. She called it FOMO, fear of missing out. And then you want to have open and closing registration dates so that they know exactly when it's starting or how long they have to sign up for these events. And then, you know, so it's not just always like oh yeah, sure, you can be added whenever. So it gives urgency. You want to assume the close, again, as Sarah was saying, and then also walk them through the enrollment. I know this can be the confusing part. I know, Sarah, you might have to talk to that walking through the enrollment because I haven't ever done it before. But
for enrollment, I literally, when people ask me, like, how do I enroll? I'd say coach.teambeachbody.com, and it'll take you to the screen where it says, it has the 2 transformations of the guy and the girl. It says sign up as a coach. I say click on that button and it'll walk you through the steps, and that's all I tell them, because I'm like, if you can't figure it out from there, then maybe you shouldn't be a coach. But I don't know, I mean, that's all I do. I don't know what exactly she means by like walking them through the steps, but that seems to work. And I honestly don't remember it being like that complicated. I thought you just like logged into your Team Beachbody account and then
you click the button. I know what you're saying.
Challenge pack, and then if you didn't, you paid for your coach fee, I think. And that was it.
Yeah. Then the next thing is about the money. So when people are telling you like, oh, it's too expensive, or no, just like, I can't do this. You want to kind of help them through this, show them that like you're being a good coach by helping them to create that savings plan. So give them the idea, say like, well, 30 days from now, you know, you could have this if you do this. And it's saying things like, okay, you could give up Starbucks here and there. And if you say, you know, like if you gave up Starbucks 3 times a week and you saved an extra $10, $20, would you be able to say yes then? And she's like, most of the time people will say, yeah, I can give that up. And okay, I can do this. And then lastly, I have that you want to really sell the community of what we do. The community is everything, I would say. So you want to sell them on that hustle, work hard on your own terms.
For that, I would say that like page that we have for our Stronger Dynasty, that's where I think that's going to come in handy, because they're going to see like the community. Like I've been meaning to like post pictures from like Super Saturday, so then they see, you know, that we all are together. We don't just go on Zoom calls, and like have those like posts that people do see that like it is a team and we do things together. And that's why I kind of wanted to do, instead of like Sarah hosting the sneak peeks or like Sammy hosting the sneak peeks, it was like the Stronger Dynasty was like hosting, and it wasn't just like one person was like leading and everybody else was like following. And like all of us are able to post on that. And I don't know if Miranda and if you guys have access to it yet, but I can check for you to see if you guys can post on it too. But everybody feel free to post on it. I mean, I feel like the more volume we get through it, the better off we are for all of us. So that's just that was my thought process when I was making that. So I want to throw that in there.
The last thing I have from this presentation is be you, have fun, Well, I starred with a bunch of stars. Be yourself. And then if you guys want to write this down, she gave us the website where she posted these slides, so you can go back and like review everything that I just said if you want. And that would be Andrea. So it's Andrea Crowder, CROWDER fitness.com /sneak peek slides.
Is peak P-E-K or
P-E-E-K?
Will you post that link on our page so then everybody can look at it? Because I think that would be really helpful. I mean, her presentation was, so that would be really helpful for Miranda and everybody that wasn't there.
Yes.
I don't know where Sammy is. Does anybody else not see Sammy?
She's frozen.
There
Oh, she's there.
she was like a black square for a while for me. Sammy, do you have notes for Josh Spencer? I feel like all of us presenting is better than me just talking, and it gets your like presentation skills better. So then you can hopefully lead team calls eventually.
I feel like I'm in school.
I don't know where my book is.
Oh, excuses. Your dog ate your homework. I get it.
Okay, hold on. Let me go run and get it. Talk about something else.
Oh, God, we don't have time for this. The test is now. All right, let me add you all to this Emerald thing.
Did you say the test is now?
Yeah, you just failed your presentation, Sammy.
Don't tell her that.
No, that's bad. I'm going to add you all to this push to Emerald group, okay?
Do you want me to post it on our Zoom, like where you posted the one from 11
I would
hours
post
ago?
it as like a regular post just so people, if they're looking through it, they like stop and...
Perfect.
Does everybody want to be added? Sierra, Miranda, do you want to be added to this push to Emerald group?
I don't really know much about that. Like, I haven't really followed that sort of stuff. I don't
Okay.
know what you need to do to Emerald, but
So Emerald just means you have 2 coaches underneath of you, and
okay.
I don't think you like have to be actively participating in it, but it might be like a good way to like get your eyes open in it, and then you could like just gather the information so whenever you're ready, you have it.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good. I don't think that I'm really up for trying to do something like that right now, but at least being in the group, I can see like what other people are doing, kind of help me that way.
And it might like, I don't know like what your hesitation is to like go that direction, but if like it's talking to people, I know that when I did, they like gave us like these like forms that we just like copied and pasted into our messages, and they work. And so I was like, awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
Because it's like, it's hosted by a 15-star diamond, which is like the highest rank you can make in UK. So obviously what she does works. So I'm
Yeah, clearly.
like, I need to be you in my life. So
I can have some scripts by all means, yes.
I'm just going to add all. Oh, you're already a member. What do you want? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. Bad dog.
So I didn't take like really good notes because Sarah Engel is my
awesome at it.
she's really good at it. But I did like jot notes that like made me jump out, and I actually took one of his quotes and put it under like on a caption. So I'll read that too. I didn't write down a lot about his like Lyme's disease journey just because I wanted to listen to it. So I mean, he has a YouTube channel, and I wrote his name down. It's Josh Spencer, and he was super. I don't know. I really liked listening to him. But it said,
Sammy, we're gonna get kicked off, and I know it's gonna take longer than 10 minutes. So do you guys want to hop off and jump on the new one so then we don't get cut off in the middle for the recording ones?
yeah,
Does that work?
yeah.
Log out of this one and then re-log in. That's all it is.
Okay.
Okay.